Mario Manningham. Stay locked in between the lines with Coach Stella.
Our PCT Peak Performers of the Week. That segment where our Phillips Care training sponsor we outline what players got it done at the highest level underneath the lights.
I'm going to jump right into it, bro. Shout out to our amazing sponsor, Phillips Care Training, to my brother, Mike Phillips. We appreciate you, brother. Jumping right into it, we got 8 this week. Let's jump right into it. Number 8. I think this kid been on the list every week since week 3. Gerard, sophomore quarterback, A.J. Pearson. A.J. has 6 total touchdowns. I couldn't get the specific stats confirmed, so I got one stat line and got another, excuse me. All in all, he had 6 total touchdowns, 4 passing, 2 rushing. They won 48-20 versus Hubbard. A.J. having a big-time year. A.J. is on my top 5 list for Mr. Football, Mr. Ohio candidates in Northeast Ohio. He on my top 5 list. Next, number 7, I got a dynamic duo right here. Kent McKinley wide receivers, DJ Britt, 9 catches, 181 yards and a touchdown, and Darius Hill, 5 catches, 114 yards and a touchdown. They combined for 14 catches for 295 yards and 2 touchdowns in a big 40-19 win versus Madison Jackson, which clinched their outright title of the Federal League. So shout out to Cam McKinley for that. That's one of the best leagues we got in the state of Ohio, period. So anytime you win that conference outright, you're getting some stuff done. And they got it done 40-9. Like I said, in the big win over Madison Jackson. Keep doing y'all things. We'll see y'all Saturday. Number 6, Kent Glen Oaks, senior running back, Javion McClendon. Javion had a big-time game this week, 19 carries, 251 yards, 3 touchdowns. They won 44-12 versus Mansfield. Keep doing your thing, Javion. Number 5, one of our show favorites, one of L's favorite players in the state, and that's St. Joe's senior wide receiver DB Savion Lewis. Savion did it on both sides of the ball, 3 catches for 77 yards. Go look up the video. He had a crazy one-hand catch on the sideline. Also 2 interceptions. One of them is a pick 6. Had to put him down, getting it done on both sides of the ball. Shout out to Savion. Keep doing your thing, baby. They won 33-22 versus Benedictine. So he also was making plays against a team that got talent and got some athletes. So shout out to Savion, one of the best players we got in the state of Ohio. Number 4, Hoban, senior cornerback, Rock Hill. Rock got it done on defense and special teams. On defense, he had a 98-yard pick 6. On defense, he had a 98-yard pick 6. On special teams, he had a 96-yard kickoff return touchdown. Ain't nothing else to be said. 98 yards, pick 6, 96-yard kickoff return to the crib. That seals it. They got the dub, 46-21 versus Central York and PA, which is a good football team. That was a good football team coming in. And Hope got it done 46-21. Shout out to Rock, man. Anytime you got 2 touchdowns over 90 yards, no matter what way it is, that's a big-time night for you. So shout out to Rock. Keep doing your thing. Number 3, Kent McKinley, senior quarterback, Trent Hayden. Trent had a big-time night, as we already talked about, this dynamic duo of receivers. But he was the passer. He was the one pulling the trigger. Trent, 18 for 25, 316 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Of course, we already said they won 40-9, so they won the outright Federal League. Trent is playing better and better each and every week. He's getting more and more comfortable with the offense and his teammates, and he got playmakers all around him. He got Kylan West. He got Legacy Lee. And he got Darius Hill and DJ Britt. So he got playmakers, and he's doing a good job getting them boys the ball. So shout out to Trent. Keep doing your thing. Number two, this was my winner before going into Saturday. So number 2 is Avon senior quarterback Blake Elder. Blake been having a big-time football year. Blake is also one of my candidates for Mr. Ohio in Northeast Ohio. Blake, 14 of 15. I'm going to say that again, 14 of 15, one incompletion, 338 yards, 4 touchdowns. The kid was getting it done. He was decisive. He was accurate. He took chances when he needed to make chances and converted them. The kid has been playing lights out all year, playing down there for his dad, for one of the best teams we got in Division II in the state. So shout out to Blake. His dad coached at Warren JFK, so we got some area ties. So we sending love and support to Blake and Coach Elder. Keep doing your thing. And they won 43-12 versus Avon Lake, which is a rivalry game. So to have them type of numbers in the rivalry game, that's big-time stuff. And number 1, our PCT Peak Performer of the Week, we just talked about it in the opening. I was there, so I got to see it. So it hit me a little bit different. And that's St. Ed's senior wide receiver, Zach Hackelman. Like you said, it's very rarely do you see a wide receiver come out and set the tone because it's tough for him to do it. It ain't really a physical position. It ain't like running back where they're going to get the ball a lot to start the game unless the coach makes it a priority to get them touches. But I just felt like the game was super slow to him. Anytime you touch the ball the first 4 times you score touchdowns, that's a special, special night. 16-yard reverse, 47-yard punt return, 91-yard punt return, and the 24-yard catch. As a receiver, he checked every box. Caught a touchdown, ran a touchdown. Oh, you want to put me back on punt return? I got you, Coach. Take 2 of them to the crib for you. So that was our PCT Peak Performer of the Week. We got to see it up close. Shout out to Zach. Be checking that mail, Zach. We sending something to you. And like I said, in my 3 years doing this show, that got to be top 2 performances I seen in person. The kid had the stadium buzzing. Anytime you got camera crews and news stations and people on both sidelines that's just tuned into you to see if your next touch is a touchdown as a receiver. Shout out to my 5 guys, the little homies that was at the game I was talking to. Good luck to y'all in y'all championship game versus Brunswick. I hope y'all won. I told y'all I was going to shout y'all out. I didn't forget, so shout out to my 5 homies. But just listening to them, talking to them, watching them see the awe of Zach Hackelman and what he's doing and get an autograph and running up to him. The kid had a special, special performance, and you do it against Cincinnati Moeller, one of the best teams in Division I in the state. I got to give it to you. So our PCT Peak Performer this week, St. Ed senior receiver Zach Hackelman, man.
Indeed, and like you said, doing it against Moeller, and truth be told, those guys, if you follow Eds, those guys want to be the number 1 seed. They want to be the number 1 ranked team in Northeast Ohio, period. Like, if you hear Coach Lombardo during his post-game speeches, that's not nothing that they don't talk about.
Yep.
They know exactly what wins matter and the fashion that they perform matter against certain teams. So that's not nothing that they, you hear a lot of teams after they win big games, and they also give always the respect to the other team, but they also schedule them for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So Coach Lombardo, if you look at St. Ed's, not only their pedigree, but if you look at the schedule they play, they're not dodging no smoke. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They playing the biggest. They playing.
To your point, they finish in week 10 playing at Hoban.
At Hoban, and even he even mentioned in his post game address to his team that it was great what they did today, but it'd be impressive if they could do it 2 in a row. And he was talking about how hard it is to keep a team focused. Mm-hmm. About beating one great program and then going to play another great program. So shout out to Coach, shout out to his guys.
No doubt.
And
shout out to the staff.
Even with the running clock, we seen on the sideline how hard they were still giving it up. Mm. But the guy we talking about right now is Zach Hackelman. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zach. And during the post game interview, I just want everybody to know who Zach giving the business to. I want y'all to know y'all getting killed by a nice guy.
Yeah.
Like you're getting killed by a nice guy. Like, certain other receivers, he gonna he's not a nice other receiver like Milan Paris. I wouldn't call Milan a nice guy. He gonna try to dog you on the blocking.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But and he gonna let you know Zach just gonna give you 4. And he gonna give you 4, then just gonna keep it real neat with you. He gonna go celebrate with his team, and then when he pop his top off, you know what I'm saying? He seemed like the type of guy that you wouldn't mind dating your daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? But
special performance.
So, but when he popped strapped that plastic on and stuff like that, man, like we always like to say, he a psycho in the right type of way.
He go from Clark Kent to Superman.
That's our PCT peak performers.
Yep. Shout out to the Hackelman family, man. We
Shout
appreciate
out
the
to
love
them.
after the interview Saturday, man.
Got
Shout out
to
to the
meet
family. Shout out to Pop. Shout out to Bro. Shout out to the sister-in-law, man.
For sure,
Appreciate
for sure, man. And that's our PCT peak performers of the
know
week,
it.
man.
LB checking in, man. Keep it locked in, but in between the lines with Coach Stella. You feel me? You did.